Welcome back, Focus Fanatics. In this video, I'm going to show you our latest and greatest feature available in version 7.4, build 18.2.12, and that is our new waitlist. So you can go ahead and get rid of your pen and paper or your chalkboard or whatever you're using to manually accommodate a waitlist, and you can use Focus's new waitlist. And you can see here, this is my waitlist screen. It's pretty simple. I can get to it from my floor plan or wherever I put the button. So I go ahead and click on my button, and you can see how many people you have on your wait list. You can see what time you added them to the wait list. You can see their name, party size, the time that they were quoted, their preferred location, and their preferred table type, excuse me. And you can see over here as I click on the people, the green boxes here are what they've selected. And I can go ahead and edit these if I needed to. And you can see right here that this Jeff Korn table here has turned red. And what's happening is you can see I quoted him 346, and it is 346. And so since I haven't sat him yet, it's alerting me that he's past the quoted waitlist time. Okay, so there's there's a little alert that's going to pop up and let you know you're running behind if you are. Okay, so let's just go ahead and add a person here. It's pretty simple. It's designed to be simple. You just go ahead and hit add. If you're using a tablet or an iPad, we will pre-populate a keyboard for you. If you're using a station that has a keyboard, then you don't have to display this. We can just use the keyboard you have sitting at your hostess station. So let's go ahead and add Jeff Jones, party of 4, and his phone number if you're using the text message module. So there is a additional cost for you if you want to use texting, but that will allow you to text your customers a predefined message, A, when you seat them at the table to let them know they've been added to the wait list, and then B, you text them when their table is ready, give them a couple minutes to come back to the hostess stand and redeem their table. Okay, so I've got Jeff Jones here. I can go up or down on my party size from here if I need to, or I can use these predefined boxes here. Location is going to be their ideal location, first available. Some people like to sit on the patio, they want upstairs, whatever different areas you have in your establishment. You might just have one, which is fine too. Table types, first available. Do they want a table? Do they want a booth? Do they want a high top? You can go ahead and define that here, and then you can quote them. Okay, so it's 348, and you can go ahead and select, it's a 25-minute, 45-minute, and you can increment as well. So if you're sitting in an hour, you might, increment this 15 minutes or something like that. Okay, and then you also have some notes down here. You can go ahead and pre-populate 4. These are definable, or you can just go ahead and type in the box any particular notes that you want to add. So I'm just going to go ahead and say Jeff Jones is celebrating his anniversary. And just go ahead and hit save, and that's going to add Jeff to the wait list. You can see now that this customer here, James Joyce, we're running late on his seat assignment as well. Okay, but let's say Jeff's table is available. Just go ahead and touch on Jeff, and I can go ahead and hit text. Once again, if I have the additional texting, my system's not set up for that, so when I go to text, it's going to let me know, sorry, you're not allowed to text, but you get the point. It would just send the message. It would give you a message saying that the text has been sent, and you'll see that Jeff is turned green here, letting me know that I have texted that customer, letting him know his tables are available. And down here, it will tell you what time I text him and how many times I've texted him. Okay, so I can go ahead and let's text James as well. Ignore this message, and then he turns to green as well. Now, one of the cool things you can do here is you can sort by all these different things at the top. So let's say a 4 top comes available. I can just go ahead and hit touch on the word size up here, and it's going to sort by the party number. So I can see all my 4 tops here, and then I've already texted James. So let's go ahead and let Mary Poppins know that her table is ready as well. Okay, so now Jeff has come up to the hostess stand and said, I'm here. I was texted that my table is ready. So I just go ahead and touch on him, and I can just go ahead and hit seat, and it's going to bring me to my floor plan. If I have more than one floor plan, maybe a bar or a patio or an upstairs, you can toggle back and forth between different floor plans. It will take you to the default floor plan of the table type or the location that they desired. So if Jeff's wanted the main dining room, it's going to by default send him to the main dining room. Okay, on the left hand side here you'll see the information. We've got Jeff Korn, party of 3, first available location, first available tabletop, and there's no notes, so I can pretty much seat him wherever I want. Table of 3, and I just go ahead and hit yes. That removes him from the wait list, and I can start working on these other people. So let's go ahead and seat James. Now James wanted the patio, party of 4, table type first available. This is my patio out here. I'm going to go ahead and set him down on table 203 and hit yes. Okay, so now Mary Puppins has not come in from my text message. So what I can do is I can text her again. Okay, obviously ignore my little message here. And you'll see now that I've texted this customer 2 times, and obviously you're going to have whatever rules according to your waitlist at your establishment. So let's say Mary Puppins, we've decided, and what I recommend is in your message you say, your table at ABC restaurant is available. You have 5 minutes to be sat. You know, letting them know they have a time frame to get back to the table. If they're down the street, they need to hustle to get to their table. But Mary doesn't show up, so we can get rid of her by just highlighting her and hitting walk, and that's going to remove Mary P from the wait list. Go ahead and hit yes there, and she's gone. Okay. We can also edit these. It's very simple. I can go to Beth, and maybe Beth comes in and says, you know what, I have 5 people now. I can just go ahead and hit edit, and then go ahead and hit 5 and update that party size. Okay. There are a couple different things you can do here. Obviously, you can close to get out of the wait list and go back into it. Adding is going to allow you to add somebody there. Saving is saving it. I showed you how to edit it and walk. You can also print a chit that will essentially give you the same information that you have on this screen or that you have here in this little box. So the chit would print the customer's name, Beth Birkenheimer, their party size, their location, the table type, and then any notes you typed in there. And a lot of people, what they'll do is have some nice cards that they put that little chit in, and they place it on the table so the server can open it when they come to the table and say, oh, it's a birthday, happy birthday, Beth, etc. Something to that effect. Okay, so let's go ahead and seat Beth on the patio, table of 5. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that these guests are sat at the table, when a server comes in, let's go ahead and clock in our server. You can see all these tables that are green, and they're basically in pending status from the hostess. So now I can go ahead and pick up table 55. Check 11 is pending transfer from the host. Do you want to accept this check? And I go ahead and hit yes. And now I can just go ahead and place your order. And it defaults it to the number of guests, obviously, that were on that table. Okay, so I can order some drinks, and now that's my table. If I was working the patio, I can go ahead and touch on this table. Check 12 is pending transfer. Do you want to accept it? Yes. Populates it with how many guests. And then I can go and order them some beverages. Okay. And let's just go back real quick and look at what the host is seeing. And this is your wait list. Okay. Pretty simple. Gets rid of pen and paper on your hostess stand. Allows you to text your customers, keep them informed on what's going on the wait list. I hope this new feature benefits both you and your customers. And until next time, stay focused.